Think you've seen every side of Zendaya? Think again. The star who commands screens in Spider-Man and Euphoria just dropped a photo set that rewrites the playbook: pared back styling, precision posing, and a level of confidence that makes each frame hard to scroll past. We're breaking down the most talked about moments, from sunrise minimalism to high-gloss rooftop glamour, and why the final image is already living rent-free in everyone's feed. It opens at first light on a quiet beach, pastel sky, mirror calm water, and a look that leans on color and clean lines rather than excess. Zendaya angles one foot into the tide and tips her chin toward the glow, hair swept off her face by a light breeze. Nothing about the styling shouts, yet everything communicates posture, palette, and light doing the heavy lifting. The takeaway is simple and sharp. When you strip out the noise, presence becomes the statement. By midday, the mood shifts to an urban rooftop, infinity edge meeting skyline. A sleek metallic one-piece reads like liquid architecture, modern neckline, elongated lines. No fussy extras, while the sun scatters a constellation of highlights across the fabric, rising onto her toes. She threads fingers through her hair and lets the camera catch motion instead of a frozen pose. It's editorial without trying, reflective texture, strong verticals, and a quiet smile that says she's setting the tempo. Late afternoon trades shine for texture in a garden vignette, tailored lace, barely their jewelry, luminous skin. She traces a seam with a fingertip, one small gesture that invites the lens closer, and the frame becomes about detail, not display. Hair and makeup whisper so fabric and form can speak. The balance keeps the look powerful, never loud. Blue Hour brings a tailored switch up, jacket over swim, clean trousers, and lines so exact they feel drawn with a ruler. One hand slips into a pocket. A shoulder angles toward the lens. City lights bloom behind her. Negative space does the work here. The silhouette breathes and the eye knows exactly where to land. Night closes the sequence with high gloss, restrained deep tones, sculpted shapes, controlled lighting that carves the jaw and lifts the outline with a soft edge. The pose language slows. A steadier gaze, a deliberate turn, a beat of stillness that pulls you in. Throughout, beauty stays coherent and unfussy. Breathable base, brushed up brows, soft bronze around the eyes by day and a touch deeper by night. Hair evolves from loose movement at dawn to clean control after dark. Behind the scenes, craft is everywhere. Stylists stress test fabrics in wind and light, anchor seams with invisible fixes, and rehearse the real-life moves: sit, step, turn, greet, so nothing surprises the lens. And that viral final frame? It's almost nothing, just a band of morning light crossing her profile as she pauses mid-stride. Composition so spare it feels like a signature. No fireworks, just authorship. That's why this set lands. It isn't provocation, it's possession. Zendaya decides when to sharpen, when to soften, and when to let silence do the speaking, and the camera follows. Which moment hit you hardest? The dawn minimalism, the rooftop metallic, the lace and light garden, the blue hour tailoring, or the after dark gloss? Drop your pick. Hit like if this gave you a fresh lens on her evolution. And remember, the strongest look isn't the loudest one. It's the one that tells your truth.